Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rafakudash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone who were well. And peace and salutation to the hopeful elect out here pushing the truth and sincerity, all right? The water for what y'all do. We appreciate you through the spirit. We love you through the spirit. Shalom. All right, if you're watching this now, you're a so-called black, Native American, or Latino man and woman. You're a Hebrew Israelite according to the Holy Scriptures, all right? I challenge you to find a nation of black people and how you became a nation of black people. And I'll bet you will find out you're not black or African or African American. I challenge you to do your research on that. And you so-called Native Americans, how are you a nation of Native Americans? You're conquered by the Americans. How are you American? Is that your nationality? Are you sure? Is your nationality called Native? All right, I challenge you to explain to me how we're the nation of natives because we were here first. Makes no sense. Or Indian. I challenge you to do research on what the word Indian means, first and foremost, which is a derogatory name, which is a proverb and a byword. All right, I challenge you to find out the information on these names that were given to you by the so-called white man. You Latinos. I challenge you to find out how you became Latin. When that language was spoken by the Romans, they were the Latins, man. So I challenge you, man. Spanish by the Spaniards, which were so-called white people. So how are you this? How are you these bywords, man? You are Hebrew Israelites according to the Holy Scriptures, man. The Holy Bible, the Book of Truth. Who the world ignorantly calls God. His name is Yahweh, which means he is, as spoken about in Exodus chapter 3. Start at verse 14. And who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his name is Yahushai, which means he is the deliverer or he is the savior. All right? It's your brother Dawada here from Great Millstone. And hey, look, we're gonna show a quick video and I'll get some scriptures. I'm gonna show this video here. Watch this and I'll stop it and break it down.
The South African Parliament has voted in favour of new legislation that could see land from white farmers seized. RT's Paula Sleer has the details.
South African Parliament has backed a motion that calls for changing the constitution and allowing for land expropriation without compensation. Essentially, white South Africans will lose their land. They will not be compensated, this despite the fact that it flies in the face of the current constitution. It follows the inauguration of the South African President, Cyril Ramaphosa, 2 weeks ago. He has said that he wants to speed up the transfer of land from white to black South Africans. Now, despite the fact that apartheid ended 2 decades ago, you still have a situation in South Africa where most of the land is owned by whites.
So you see what she just said? You still have the situation where most, even though apartheid ended 20 years ago, most of the so-called white people still own that land. All the farms, all the areas where all the resources are. Why? Because the so-called white man always comes in like an eagle, takes over the land. You know, he makes treaties with you, but he breaks all the treaties. And then what he does is he slaughters the people there that oppose him. All right, after he's befriended them, all right, and he's made maybe trade deals and certain things with them. You know, like the same thing they do today, getting out all of these nuclear deals and shit like that. All these treaties, they break these treaties all the time. They act like they want to be friends with you. You know, but war is in their hearts the whole exact time. So while you're sleeping, they come in and they take you out. And they take all the resources that's around all the good areas, the good land, right? And they push you into ghettos, and they push you into to crack neighborhoods and stuff like that. And all the Africa is a fucked up place, man. But it wasn't before the so-called white man came. Just like America, it's nothing but a damn hell, man. Nothing but fucking hell now. But Africa wasn't like that at one point in time. It was real hot, but you know, they had beautiful animals. There weren't no crazy amounts of endangered species, right? All these different you know, it was beautiful, man. Just like out here in America, man. You know, like how it used to be. You know, when the so-called natives had this land, okay, an abundance of animals, clean air, food, no GMOs, no chemtrails in the air. No weird ass looking fake snow that's coming down from the skies, from the heavens. All right. You know, because everything you so-called white people touch, man, you ruin, man. All right. So, you know, she's saying that, you know, they people, they want their land back, but you people steal every fucking thing, man. Come on. So, that's going to lead me to my first scripture. Let me go to, where we at? Salakia. We're going to go to Habakkuk. Because, hey, this is how you can tell, man. You so-called white people are Esau, man. This is how you can tell that we're the Hebrew Israelites. This is how you can tell that this book lives. This book breathes. This book prophesies. This book tells the truth. This is the book of truth. This is Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 6. Let's start at verse 6. It says, "For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs." You are always going to places, destroying the places, taking it over, destroying them, and then kicking the people out and taking everything for yours, man. You know what I'm saying? And just naming everything yours. And then generations down the line, when the people are like, yo, like, we've been fucked up since you got here, then you say, oh, why everybody saying that we're the problem? How come everybody is saying they don't have any opportunities? They don't have, they don't have this, they don't have that, they don't have resources. And, like, why are you guys saying that? Because you're the ruler. You're the one ruling this place right now. The Job 9:24 says the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. All right? You came and conquered this land, and now it's a piece of shit because of you. You want to talk about how America is so great? America is shit. Literally shit. The food is shit. The air is shit. The water, shit. The people walking around here, shit. All you do is pump goddamn television and bullshit ass music into these people and fucking sports. That's all you do. You don't as a government, you should be teaching people how to fight. You should be teaching people different trades, how to be carpenters, the men, how to farm. That's what you should be teaching people. But y'all give people bullshit ass religions. Y'all give people sports, entertainment, systems. All right, the word system means pit, man, because you want people trapped in a pit so you can control them. The elite, the Illuminati, you want to control the people. They control America. They control your politicians, you idiots. They control your government, you freaking idiots. They pay these people off to fuck you up, to pump McDonald's into your neighborhoods, man. You guys eat this shit faithfully. The shit is just killing you. The water, it has fluoride in it, so you're consuming the fluoride and you're just everybody's getting cancer. GMOs in the food, the chemtrails in the air, you people are you don't even see this shit. But everything you touch dies, man, because you're all about death. All right? Dwelling places that are not theirs. And it says, they are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. Their horses, Salakia. Their horses also are swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as the eagle that hasteth to eat. So they're gonna come in strong, man. They're gonna come in and they always looking to take something. They're always looking to kill, man. Always looking to conquer. Always, man. No matter, they want to conquer the world, man. It says they fly as eagle, and the only place, you so-called white people, the only people that exalts himself as the eagle, man. It tells you that in the book of Obadiah. All right? Which we'll get that. You know what I'm saying, Lord willing. This is verse 5. chapter 2, verse 5. Habakkuk 2 and 5 says, ye also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. The so-called white man is a proud man. All right, proud to be an American, proud to be in the Marines, proud to do this and that, and that's your you so-called white people, man. Even your women, man. You're so damn proud. You're so damn proud, man. You know what I'm saying? But it says, ye also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home. You don't stay home. You don't never say know where you're at. Meaning you always put your nose in someone else's business where your nose does not belong, man. You want to go into different countries and other places and dictate what the fuck they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because your ways are just so much better, man. Meanwhile, your infrastructure is being destroyed. The streets have nothing but potholes every goddamn where. Your bridges are collapsing. And there's a countless amount of homeless out here, man. The homeless rate in America, the ratio, it's ridiculous. So if you're so great, then why do you have so many goddamn? Why is it looking like a third world country over here? Why are there so many ghettos in your neighborhoods, man? I mean, in these cities. Why are there shouldn't be no ghettos, man? People should be prospering, man. If this country was so great, and your morality was so great. And you had standards. It doesn't quite look like that. You allow niggas that like Young Thug to be out there to raise your children, man. You people ain't shit. You're proud as fuck, but you ain't shit. And it says, neither keepeth at home, because you're always in someone else's business where you don't belong. You know? Oh, we gotta go over there in this country and help them. Meanwhile, really, behind closed doors, you're fucking them up even more. You're trying to take their resources, is what you're trying to do. And you're coming in the name of peace, and you're coming in the name of old glory. You know, you on the news that we're helping them do this, we're establishing democracy, we're helping them with their military. No, the fuck you're not. You're over there making it look like you're doing things. You might give out a couple supply trucks and shit, like, you know, hand out food and shit like that, and televise it so it makes you look good. Meanwhile, you're in the back talking to a group of men, telling them you're gonna pay them fucking $4,000 a day to fucking start up a militia like Al Qaeda or ISIS. All right, let Satan get an advantage of us. We are not unaware of your devices, man. All right, lest you so-called white people get an advantage of us. We're not unaware of your devices. We know the things you do behind closed doors. My apostles and elders, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, have brought this information out now, and it's on YouTube. It's everywhere. It's on Google. All right, it's out on the streets, on the highways and hedges, and it's being put out there. It's to the people, and the people are finally waking up. Niggas like Alex Jones and niggas like these other different groups, even they're exposing you as well, man. You know. So the information is out there, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, verse 5 says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home ever, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death. All right, the vibration in America is nothing but death. Always, man. Always. That's all Americans are about, is death, man. All they want to do is kill shit, mass shootings, for bombing the shit out of other countries, even when they surrender. Hoorah! Get some, yeah. All about death, man, and destruction, genocide, man, pure genocide, man. The things you did to the so-called Native Americans, man. You people are proud, and you have this history. Like, you got this history, this bloody ass history. Everywhere you go, you stepping on, like, you leaving blood prints on your boots, man, everywhere you go across the land. But yet you proud, man. Okay, that's fine. See what happens to you pretty soon, man, when this economy collapses. All right, when this economy has crashed. All right, the Dow Jones just crashed today, 600 points. Well, went down. It dropped 600 points, man, to close out the day. I brought this out. We wake up tomorrow morning. Abaratazar, and the economy has collapsed. So we can get the fuck up out of this place, man. Because we know after that you're gonna implement the New World Order microchip, Mark of the Beast. All right, as it is spoken of in written, as it is written in Revelations 13, 16. 13:16. And it says, "Who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death." All right. One of the biggest things of the way people get killed around here or die in America is suicide, man. This whole vibration is all about death, man. Suicide is like one of the top reasons people are dying out here. People are overdosing like crazy, man. People are overdosing and dying, man. The vibration of America is death, man. Suicides, overdoses, homicides, cancer, diabetes, sickle cell. America is about death, bombs, nuclear bombs, the shit before fucking atomic bombs, man. Hydrogen bombs, grenades, fucking rockets, whatever, firecrackers. That niggas always want to blow some shit up, man. And they want to talk about so-called black people and so-called Spanish people. Make up a certain percentage of the population, but yet commit over a certain amount of violent crimes more than any other race of people. You people are the fucking devil, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It says, and cannot be satisfied. Damn. So you seek for death and can't be satisfied. That means you're bloodthirsty, man. That means you're a damn vampire. You don't sleep. Scriptures say, woe unto them that, Salakia, actually, the scripture in the Bible talks about how you even, devise iniquity unto your bed, meaning you can't even go to sleep unless you think about something wicked to do. It says, and it cannot be satisfied. Wow. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Who else but the so-called white man wants to track the world through RFID microchips? It says, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth up unto Salaki, heapeth unto him all people. Only the so-called white man wants to track everybody. Well, who do they call you? Big brother, eyes in the sky, Mr. Eyes in the Sky having ass nigga, Mr. fucking put cameras on every damn place, and even in their houses, and listen to them with Alexa. These different cameras and stuff, man. Let's make sure we tap into those cameras that they got with the ones that they think is for for protection and safety, but it's really so we can snoop in on them. All right, because you like to gather all nations unto you. You like to heap unto you all people, man. This Bible talking about you, man. All right, so you people need to wake up, man, and learn who your enemy is. You need to wake up that not to trust in this government. Stop worrying about fucking voting. All right, because your vote don't matter, man. They don't count your votes. All right, they still elect and put in whoever the fuck they want to put in, because those people are going to give them that's going to set up their agenda. All right, so with that, I want to give all praise and glory. Oh, Salakia, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the video. Yeah, Salakia. Let's go to the video.
This is a hugely emotive subject for South Africans. The motion was brought in Parliament by the Economic Freedom Fighters Party. Now, it did receive the support of the ruling African National.
That's because it's so-called white man right there, man. Look at this place, looks disgusting.
Congress that holds some 2/3 of the Parliament. The leader of the EFF.
Even those Hamites, some so-called Africans, they live there, but the influence is by you so-called white people. It just said that they own all the land, basically, right? So who's ruling out there? Who's responsible for this shit? Who pushed these niggas out into the ghettos, man? Where they have limited resources. You got all the animals, you got all the farms and shit, and you push people out and they don't have shit to go to. They don't have no jobs. Where they supposed to go start a farm just out of the middle of nowhere? They don't got shit. They don't got no income, no food, no water. So don't say, oh, but look, that's them doing that. Because so-called white man always does it. Because you are the accuser of your brother. You accuse all the nations of everything. You accuse the Muslims and Iranians and Iraqians for doing what? Being terrorists, even though you're the terrorist. You're the one who hired Osama bin Laden. He worked for the CIA, and then you framed him. All right. You accuse so-called black men for doing this and doing that. You always calling the cops on so-called black people, man. You always call the cops on us, man, for barbecuing, for selling bottled water, for whistling at women. Emmett Till. The Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma bombings. You're always calling the cops on us because you want us to die, man. Because you want to see us get shot. Keep watching this.
Had this to say.
The time for reconciliation is over. Now is the time for justice. We must ensure that we restore the dignity of our people without compensating the criminals who stole our land.
Malema is a controversial and somewhat...
Who stole their land? Because y'all stole the land. Y'all steal everything, man.
Radical figure in South Africa. In the past, he has said that he's not calling for the slaughter of white people.
Man, hold on, man. Because y'all stole everything, man. It's Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 5. It says, behold, Salaki, hey, shalom, shalom. Chapter 5, 1, verse 6. Yawashim Shabbat, shalom. Come, hey. Alright, I'll move some of this stuff. Let me just says, for lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs. All right, because you steal everything, man. But with that, I'm gonna end it here and say all praises, glory, honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honor to my apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out here pushing this truth and sincerity. The water for what you do, we love you, and shalom.